Hello, good morning. This is Sachin Shinde, and this video is making for Sparks Foundation internship. And we have the first task to predict percentage of marks of student based on number of hours they have studied. So let's see what is happening over there. In this task, we will predict the percentage of marks that a student is expected to score based upon a number of hours they have studied. So here all the values they are given is look they are numbers. So we can done by the linear regression. So this is a simple linear regression task that involves just two variables. Yeah, you can see there is a hours and scores. There are only two variables which are numerical and continuous in nature, so we can go with the linear regression model. So supervised machine learning, what is supervised machine learning? So supervised learning algorithm try to model relationships and dependencies between the target prediction output and the input features such that we can predict the output values for new data based on those relationships which is learned from previous data sets. In simple, we can say that supervised learning deals with learns with label data. So and there are two types of categories mainly for supervised learning, classification and regression. So what is classification? Classification problem is based on output variable is categorical, and the regression problem is when the output variable is numerical. So we can here see there are two variables in that there are all the values which are available here, they are numerical values. Okay, so importing the required libraries and reading the data CSV file. So we required pandas library for data manipulation, data analysis, and NumPy libraries for numerical computation and scientific computation, Seaborn libraries and Matplotlib for visualization of the data, linear regression model, which is very important here to build the model, and training test split. So we are going to check with we are going to model with the model with the training data set, and will evaluate by using testing data set. So this library is very useful here, train test split. Okay, and after that this matrix library which we are going to use to check what what type of our model gives the accuracy, and what are the different parameters which are required to improve. Okay, so yeah, starting with this data, reading the data from remote link. Okay, I have given a variable data is equal to pd dot read underscore csv, and this is the path for to reading the file. And see, there is a head. We are going to check top 10 records which are having hours and scores. There are two variables in that there are numerical values. Okay, now we can check describe, means all that statistical analysis we can checking here. So there are 25 counts, means 25 number of records which is present inside the data set. So in that you can see mean of the hours is 5 hours and scores 51, or the average, or we can say mean values as well. So standard deviation 2.52 for hours, and for scores 25.28. Okay, so hours ranging from 1.10 to maximum 9.20, and marks or scores 17 to 95. Okay, these are percentiles the data presenting. Okay, After that, displaying all the columns and their data types by using data.info. The info command is used for to check all the columns and their data types. With also we can check how many null values which will present inside the data set. Okay, so you can see 25 we have records and there is no any null value. Non-null means no any value. Okay, so we can check by directly how many null value present inside the each column, each feature. So there are no null value. We can see here also there are no non-null value. Okay, now we are going to visualize the data set by using Seaborn library and scatterplot. Okay, so percentage of Mars on y-axis and study of hours on x-axis. Okay, these are the data points which are presenting and look like it's uptrend. Okay, we can plot here in above graph. It is observed that exists between correlation between percentage of Mars and study of hours. To confirm this, let's plot a regression line the above graph. So we can easily find out actually there is a relation between study hours and percentage of Mars. So study hours increases, also percentage of Mars increases. So we can easily say this, there is a positive correlation, but we can see with visualization regression plot line. So here is again Seaborn library and regression plot line we can plotting. So we can easily find out there is a positive correlation between percentage of Mars and study hours. So they are positively correlated, we can say that. Preparing or splitting the data for the modeling purpose, we are going to split the data set into training set and testing data set. Okay, so we are making here an instance of linear regression. So here we have already splitting the data set into the 80 and 20. See here 0.2 size means training data set for 80% for training data set, and for evaluation or testing purpose there are 20% of data here it is available. Okay, okay. We have making instance of linear regression and fitting the model by using training dataset and testing dataset, training of x and training of y, and we are just printing successfully completed. Okay, making the prediction of percentage of Mars. So we have made the model by using training dataset. Now we are going to test or checking the predictions of percentage of Mars by using test dataset. Okay, so y pred is equal to lr nothing but we have made the model here. Okay, and by using predict we are going to predict for the values of testing dataset. Yeah, we have just make it as a data frame, so you can clearly see for 1.5 hours it will get predicted marks as 16. Okay, likewise that for 5.9 study hours it you get 60 marks. So you can clearly see that if the value increases, marks predicted marks also increases here. Okay, comparison of the predicted mass with the actual mass, so you can see that. So study hours increases, predicted mass also increases. So this through this model it is not very precise, the predicted percentage are close to actual ones. Okay, actual bars, what is the actual mark? 20, but predicted what? 16 marks. 27 marks it was actual mark, but predicted 33. There's a lot of difference. You can see that 20 and 16 there is a 4 mark difference. Okay, likewise 27 actual mark, but we predicted as 33 mark. Okay, through our model it is not very precise. The predicted percentage are close to actual ones. It should be actual one. The error should be minimized. Okay. Comparison between actual versus predicted. Normal data visualization by using actual versus predicted, you can see that in number 14. Okay. For model evaluation, see there are a lot of strategies which is used for accuracy checking purpose. So here we are using mean absolute error, mean squared error, and root mean squared error, so that what will be predicted score if the students for 9.25 hours per day. So we are going to check for the student studies for 9.25 hours per day. So how much it will give, how much it will predict the marks, how much it will text predict the score, if we can see that. Okay, so hours we have 9.25 and prediction is equal to LR dot predict, and we have 9.25 hours. Okay, so according to the that, number of hours is equal to 9.25, and we have predicted the value is 93.69. So finally, according to the regression model, if students for 9.25 hours per day studies 9.25 hours per day, he or she is likely to score approximately 93.69 marks. Yeah, this was the task for Spark Foundation, and thank you for the opportunity given to me. Thank you.